Week 2 came and went, and let's see how everyone did. This is Baking It Down. Kicking things off, we have our matchup between Dynasty and Omelets. As per usual, Patrick Mahomes did phenomenal, dropping 25 points in their loss to Baltimore. But not to be outdone, Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson picked up 34 points of his own. Hold that thought for a second. I'm getting reports that Nub Nub Dynasty actually benched Lamar Jackson for this week's matchup. The dynasty actually went with rookie quarterback Trevor Lawrence, who dropped a measly 8 points in this week's game. And as we can see, that 26-point difference in quarterback scores was probably the deciding factor in the dynasty's loss this week. And we arrive to this week's highest scoring matchup by far, Raw Sauce versus the Belgian Wafflers. Yet again, Kyler Murray had himself a night, throwing for 3 touchdowns and racking up 35 points. And then we have the absolute insanity that is Derrick Henry, putting up over 45 points for Raw Sauce this week. And unfortunately for the high scoring Wafflers, there was no way they would be able to compete with 181 points Raw Sauce scored. Now moving on to the. You know what? Does anyone even care about this matchup? Matchless Team takes the win over Brilliant Team 112 to 96. And here we have our competition between the two identical logos. As we can see, Tom Brady's still looking like a young quarterback, putting up just shy of 30 points in his win against Atlanta. Devontae Adams' 16 points on Monday night would be the final nail in the coffin for Cooper's amazing team. So let's see what our key takeaways are from this week of football. Raw Sauce will likely be a powerhouse in the coming weeks. With a combination of Kyler Murray, Derrick Henry, and Travis Kelce, he's likely a team to be feared as time goes on. Joey's Brilliant Team, however, might want to start to worry. Starting off 0-2 is not a good way to start this season, especially scoring bottom of the barrel amongst all teams. Now, the Wafflers may be off to a bit of a rocky start, being 0-2 as well. This week, I feel like they have shown that they should be a force to be reckoned with and have the potential to change that really quickly. As we wrap things up, let's take a look at our current standings. We can see that the Denver Omelets and Ultimate Waffle Stomp are both 2-0, sitting pretty at the top of the leaderboard, and the Belgian Wafflers and Joey's Brilliant Team are at the very bottom, both 0-2. Teams in the middle definitely got some room to fluctuate, work around, and we'll see what happens in the following weeks. This has been Baking It Down. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.